Hey there, my name's Sue. I'm a psychic artist that channels people who have passed on, and I also communicate with angels and other spiritual beings, primarily like Mother, Father, Earth, you know, all that stuff. Look, consciously, I've only been doing this for like a little bit. Subconsciously, I've been doing this my whole life. A little camera shy, so please forgive me. But this is some of the things that come out when I channel. I actually have a lot of different ways things come through to me. And one of them is, I was watching Mystic Brady last night, and she was doing a reading on Suzanne Morphew again. Suzanne's been with me for a little while. She's been, all my guides and angels have been helping me to come out of my shell, because in the beginning I didn't really know exactly what was going on and what all, yeah, I thought I was going insane. But anyway, what I'm here to do is, as I was watching Suzanne's video last night, she was with me and responding to the cards that Katrina had out. I got information from her, and they come out for me in drawings, signs, symbols. So one of the first cards that came out was, here we go. Where are you? For your life. That was the first card. So in asking where she is, we found that she fought for her life. And in the response to that, this right here, let's say here to here, is basically the response to that question. Okay? But now as I go out, you can see all the questions, they actually tie in together. So there are answers and maps and a whole bunch of stuff, which, since I'm still finding out all the gifts that I have and how they're working for me, this is probably the easiest way I can get this information out there for Suzanne, utilizing Mystic Brady and any other reader or psychic that has stuff in connection. I mean, we could work together. It's not, look, this is information, this is what I got, this is what I got to share, and I don't know how to not be me. So forgive me if I'm stuttering, but I got a whole lot of information to get out there, and if none of this starts today, it ain't gonna get done. So again, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. If anybody can, with any of their clairs or soul spirits or anything, feel anything, read anything on this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me by email, or yeah, email, get in contact with me. I have plenty of pages. That was only the first page, and this is on trying to get the location. So we have a lot of information here. She can be found near a park. You know, she was drowned. There's a creek. There's a possible bed and breakfast involved. Then we go to the second page. Another card that came up that she was getting was something about apple blossom or orchard. Turns out Suzanne's response is an apple orchard. There's a farm stand, market with a general store. That I can clearly get. But there's some other stuff here. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to try and do this real slow. Oh, and all the music in the background is stuff that I've made on BandLab. And actually my next song I'm gonna play in honor of Suzanne's birthday, April 30th. So let me just hit up my BandLab, pardon me, Here we go, Suzanne. And she was with me when I created this. So this is how my gifts work. I channel through music, I create music. I'm able to get a lot, but I can't do this alone. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that can read this and don't even know it, or, you know, it sucks that, it just sucks. You know, I'll get into that another video, but for me, unfortunately, because this all came out and got all jumbled together with Linda Stoltzfus, the same time, I was getting Suzanne information, but I was getting Linda information. I was getting other information from other places, and it was so hard to decipher. But now, it's almost a year later. But the last several months, I guess I've been going through, as us tarot readers will say, the dark night of the soul, coming out of whatever. I'm it. Okay, I don't know the exact terminology, but you know what? My angels and guides tell me there is no set way to do this. It is whatever is comfortable for you and what connects best for you. They adjust and adapt. They learn you. Like, I've been having a lot of health issues lately, and they've been guiding me personally to take care of them on my own. Like, I'm my own science project. But in any event, sorry, that's part of my problem. When the information comes in, sometimes it comes in so fast, I stutter and can't get the proper words to flow. So, anyway, you're gonna come with me. I'm gonna take a sip of some water, because when you're channeling, it's very thirsty. All right, in any event, so when Katrina got to some other of her cards, she was asking about a physical location. One of the cards that came up for her was close to the city. And in response to that, okay, and let me just say this before we go any further. This is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this is verified by me. Actually, I don't even know anything about the case. I've never looked at her case. I can't tell you. I didn't even know that it was Colorado. Whatever it's called. I thought it was like Mexico or something. But anyway, see what I mean? Sometimes the less information you have, the better off you are. And that is how they are teaching me. But with that being said, so the answer to close to the city, well, we have, I don't know, it looks like it says there's a Mason named John Thomas. Physical body, city, and then there's mapping and numbers. This depicts some type of location. Okay. Then we have another one of her cards. She was placed in a container. Well, answer came out, was a round tin cylinder. And here's some more drawing. Okay, I haven't quite looked at any of this because literally it came out and I just figured out how to do this. So there we go. Also, she mentioned something about a hunting bag, and the response was, hello. So now, again, if there are anybody out there in this collective of tarot readers, psychics, mediums, light workers, all of us combined people that we can step up and help each other, it doesn't have to be this difficult, because I know there's things that I probably can see that somebody else can't see. Or combined, because, you know, there's no I in team. You know, there's an I in win, but there's no I in team. And if we can't come together collectively, then, you know, it's not about who got what, where they was, blah, blah, all that other stuff. It just sucks that when you're in the middle of this stuff and you're trying to find out information, there's not a lot of people out there And the people, when you do contact them, they, you know, they have additional lives outside of just sitting home and doing videos. So you can't expect everybody to just like say, hey, I can focus on you, because reality is most people do this in their spare time. You need a healthy balance, and that's what I'm learning. But I'm also learning to stand up for what I believe is right. And what I believe is right is to get these people found. There's also more. Here we go. Page 3. There are multiple locations where she will be found. There's multiple evidence locations as well, because Suzanne is not in one piece, unfortunately. I've had those visions, and they're not nice. With that being said, there was mention about a cooler, which continued over from the last page. So in response to that, we are having more drawings. Yeah, pens are not a keeper around here. They last like a day or two, if that. Poisoned. Katrina also got a card that she pulled. She said that was the very first pull for her for that. There were also cards on here that she has repeat pulls, which are more significant, that I was trying to focus on. So in response to that, we have cooler, burned, evidence. There's a huge, what does that tell you? I mean, come on, yo. Tells me something. I mean, there's a lot to be said about what's in this. I haven't quite deciphered it, but if you would like to get a hold of me and maybe help me figure it out or collaborate, be my guest. We also have a card she pulled. It was something about ice, dirt, snow. Well, the response is that she could be found when the ground is thawed, okay? And the repeat card was choked or suffocated. And the response to that is this beautiful little piece here. Okay. Again, ice, dirt, snow, thawed. This all is leading to a location, answers. Sorry, that actually came out while we were channeling, okay? There is more to this. A repeat card. She fought for her life, let me tell you. To have those visions is not to really, I can't, I'm not going to explain. That's something that also why I reference Linda Stoltzfus. And I know I'm all over the area with everything, but we're interconnected here, because you see, it revolves around land, church, farms, you know, construction. They're all intertwined, and it has to do with like churches and stuff, but I'm not that far along. I mean, my brain is a masterpiece, and it works in a really unique way, and I can't really elaborate on any of that now, but if anybody wants to, hit me up. Again, and on my last page, yeah, the connection to Linda is big, okay? But the connection to Linda for me here, it's a soul thing. We've been connected through lifetimes. And that's why she was the key for me to unlocking this gift, because it had been buried so deep in me. And then when everything was happening, she couldn't understand why I couldn't help her. Because you see, I did see the car several times and didn't even put it together, because I had Suzanne's visions coming. Like here I'm thinking like Linda was all chopped up on different farmlands. Well, it's actually Suzanne in Colorado. Okay, so see how I could have been confused easily, especially consciously awake doing this now. I've been traveling since I'm a kid. Like I've been astral traveling, journeying, There's a lot of stuff up in this head. We also have connections to other dimensions. This is not just a, you know, this is everything. I can't explain it any other way to you, but every little thing in this universe, I am a piece of. So I have a lot of stuff that has come to me already, and what I'm learning, and how my brain operates, and how everything is essentially connected, because we're all energy, and that's what the universe is. And we weren't put here to hate on each other and kill for greed, money, or anything else. We were here for love. But the problem is, today, people don't live from their heart. They live from a fear-based society that we were grown up in, that we were brought into. We were denied stuff as children because our parents and their parents, it's all generational. Irregardless, we're here right now at this point in time. And I'm stepping up with my gifts. I'm not being afraid anymore, because let me tell you something. In the beginning, I sought out help. And the people that I sought out help from were really not helpful. They actually scared me more into not wanting to learn this. And what really sucks is I really love myself, and I know my connection is real. And ain't nobody, I don't have to validate shit for nobody. Because you know why? I'm standing here today. Because standing here today is God is my witness. The only reason I'm alive is because of him. So with that being said, if anybody wants to step up and see if they can help me decipher these, or maybe like we can combine talents, give me a shout out. Thumbs up, like, share, whatever. Peace out.